started together. We ended it together. You know, it's important.
Yeah, it's amazing how you're not a very, I think me and you both, we're not emotional guys. It's amazing what gets you emotional, isn't it?
Yeah,
Someone like that.
even now, thinking about it, yeah, it upsets me. I'm not ashamed to even tell people. You know, I tell people all the time that you embark on this journey with two people you're very close with anyway. And there are levels and layers above being close. You know, that bond that I've got with Sharon and Ange is next level. You know, next level. I mean, we try to meet up every few months just for a meal. Just, I always say to Annabelle, "Oh, I'm going out with the girls." But when she climbed and she got that, I was so happy for her because this was a person who said she wasn't going to do it. Her mind had told her, "You ain't going," or her body had told her, "You ain't going," but the mind just took over. It was phenomenal. And we took our pictures and we stayed up there a bit too long, I think. As you know, and she started getting migraines when she came back. But yeah.
Let's touch on that. Well, first of all, right, getting to Summit, incredible, absolutely incredible. You've done it. Now it's the descent, right, to come back.
Yeah.
So I know Ange had a bit of an incident.
Yep.
While she was there. Not into too much detail, but what was that feeling like because did you not get woken up by one of the medics?
Yeah. So if they told us it's just as hard to get down from the mountain as it is to get up, it's just as difficult. Yeah, you do it in a few hours, right? But it's all this scree. So you're sliding, and you got to remember, you've gone from like a minus whatever degree temperature to like heat, like within a matter of hours. And you're zigzagging down. And Sharon had gone ahead, and I had started getting ahead of Ange. And I'm sliding, I'm already knackered, right? I've been, this is like straight, 8-hour, 9-hour hike up. And now you're climbing down. You must have done 17 hours that day, if not more, right? Because I had to get to off-base camp because of oxygen, right? Anyway, we're going down, and I remember saying to my guide at one point where I swore really loud, and I'm not going to repeat what I said, and it was the only time I actually disrespected the mountain because I was so fed up because I'd done it, but it was a challenge coming down. Anyway, I said to my guide, "Where's my sister-in-law gone?" Turned around. He goes, "There she is." And all I'm seeing is these three figures zigzagging. People. She got two guides now. Anyway, about an hour had gone by, 2 hours had gone by. Next minute, Ange goes past me with her legs, technically feet, being dragged, or like she's sliding. And she's got one guide like that, one guide like that, and they're dragging her down the mountain. And as she goes by, the first thing she goes, "Don't tell your brother." And that was it. It goes straight to the camp. When I get to base camp, I walk in and Sharon comes out the tent and says to me, "Rinks, you need to come and see Ange." And I went, "Give me 1 minute." I kid you not, I must have just passed out in the tent because the next minute, one of our camp colleagues or one of our the group that we climbed with was tapping me on the leg saying, "Rinks, there's something wrong with Ange." And then she got stretchered down to Cintiri camp, which was off base camp, because she hadn't had enough sugar in her system. And I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm not a doctor, right? But she was battered.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. The mountain's like, right, you got up here. I ain't going to let you off. That helicopter was going every 20 minutes rescuing people. I've got videos where you're just filming a helicopter taking people off the mountain. It's nuts, man.
Did everyone in your group make it?
Everyone.
And what was the size of your group?
Oh, gosh, now you're asking. I don't know. 30 people, maybe? Maybe? No.
And were they, in terms of, what was the word I was going to say? All from, fit people, fitness.
Listen, there were people that are younger than me. There were people that are older than me. And let's focus on, people talk about as you get older, you can't do things. There were people that are older than me who left me for dust. They were that good. Got credit, nothing but respect for them. There was this one guy, I won't mention his name, who struggled from the beginning of the hike. Even he made it. He never gave up.
So there was a different set of people from different fitness levels.
Yeah, and they were fit, man, and they did the right thing. You know,
yeah.
Whatever it is, they went to some oxygen training, and so they don't, to not struggle with altitude sickness. They did all the hiking. I mean, I've learned massively that I'm going to do something again, and hopefully I can let people know what that's going to be. But I will do more training, and it's not just about running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Or where I live, there's loads of hills and walking there. And I went for a dog walk today with 15 kg on my back, bruv. Look at me, wow. Whatever.
How long is the walk back down?
Some people made it down in a few hours. It took me more than a few hours.
What, all the way down to where?
To base camp.
To base camp. Okay, to base camp. So in total, what was the whole journey back down to where you started?
Oh, from the back to the beginning of the national park, from day one. Yeah. So we went about a day because we stayed over in Centenary.
Got it.
Centenary Camp? I can't remember. I think that's what it was called. Or Century Camp. I can't remember. And then we went down to, and then the celebrations. So that comes in. That if you didn't make it, you go home. But the celebration as you come off the mountain and people are dancing and celebrating with you, and there's a really nice lunch. It's a massive achievement, man.
Yeah,
look, bruv. You people talk about careers and university, and this is by far the biggest achievement of my life.
Well, yeah,
and it trumps everything that I've done.
Yeah, it is incredible, and you know what? All three of you should be very, very proud of yourself, and you're an inspiration to your children, and to many others, right? And that kind of leads me on to one of the questions I got here is any lasting impact of this, of this adventure, any lasting impact this adventure's had on you, and then to follow on, has it changed you? How? Why? So let's take that first bit, right? What's the lasting impact?
Lasting impact. It's hard to. I don't know how to answer that, because most of the stuff that I don't want to repeat myself in what I've already said. There's been a lot of impact in my. You could. I don't want to be cliche. You could achieve anything and put your mind to, and you could do this, that, the other. What has one of the impacts? Do you know when I'm traveling to London or something happens that something crap happens, right? Nothing major. Do you know what, bro? I can close my eyes and I go back to the mountain and I find a lot of peace. I've got a bug. Do you know, The other day, I was in the garden cleaning up after the dogs, and as I was walking around, I could feel the mountain. I don't expect, and people can laugh, and I don't really care, because I'm sure the people who will be listening to this are the ones I climbed the mountain with, or people who have done it. Will be able to hopefully relate to it. But the biggest impact it is the fact that I could quite easily go somewhere, as long as I've got a hot meal and a little bit of warmth. I don't need a lot of luxury in that sense. You know, you talked about what surprised you, the toilet. All of those things, the impact is the fact that I'm more than what I thought I was. And the mountain, your question was, how's the mountain changed you? That's your second question, right? Yeah, man. I said it when we started about the mountain broke me. But in that process of breaking me, it rebuilt me.